Today, we're in the heart of England for a Midlands showdown. 3 very different homes, all offering something unique. From just over £600,000 to £1.75 million, we're asking the big question: what does your money really buy you in this part of the country? We're starting in the beautiful cathedral city of Lichfield. For £615,000, this 4-bed, 3-bath home offers open-plan living, a second sitting room, and a real sense of balance. But how much house are you really getting for your money?
So starting outside, and we have been blessed with the sunshine. This is beautiful, as is the exterior of the house. Very traditional in its design and style, with the proportions, the red brick, and we have a double garage. Now in this house, we have just over 1,650 square feet to explore, and a good proportion of that is taken up by your kitchen dining room. In the middle here, we've got this lovely island with a quartz worktop. We've got a double sink that looks out over to your lovely garden. So even with a chair either end, you've still got loads of room and a nice view out to the garden through your French doors as well. Swing those open in the summer, barbecue. And then you've got a utility room. Right, so I've just left the kitchen, across the hall and into your own study. So first things first, you get your own home office. Secondly, look at the size of this, it's incredible. And thirdly, it's tucked off the main house, it's quiet, and you get views across the beautiful garden. Also on this floor, we have a downstairs WC, very handy, and we've got these lovely porcelanosa half tiles and this gorgeous green colour again up here, and that contrast just really opens this room up and makes it feel a bit bigger. And lastly, on this floor, we have the lounge. Come on in. Great balance of it feeling elegant but also really cosy. Those traditional features we're seeing with the high skirting board that just elevates this room.
Next, we're heading to Earl Shilton in Leicestershire to see what £1 million buys you. It's a step up in both size and spec, with 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms and plenty of high-end finishes. But does it feel like good value?
What did I say about the curb appeal? How beautiful is that? A really impressive double-fronted facade with these twin gables, and I do love the white rendering and that mixture with the lighter coloured brick. Little homage to what was originally here, and you can just see through that piece of statement glass that there is going to be a double height entrance. What a welcome home. We've got a lovely little front garden, so I think it's time that we went inside. Come in, come in. What a lovely entrance hallway. And if you just look up, Tom, this is the double height ceiling that I was telling you about, and I am in love with this light fixture. So through these double crystal style doors into the kitchen, dining, living room, this kitchen is enormous, especially for a new build. I mean, I know I'm short, but look at the size of this island. It is 3 meters long. Hello, hello, hello. Absolutely huge, with this beautiful quartz worktop. And then through here, what every house wants. And why not? They're so handy, a utility room. It's very elegant. And you can see that the kitchen theme has been brought through here, but the colouring in here is a little different. It's like this sort of grey blue tone. I want to take you over to what comes as no surprise, my favourite area, the bar area. This is so cool. You've got a little sink here that actually spouts out sparkling water, little wine fridge, and that lovely green colours carried on through here. But I think it's this feature arch for me. It just really makes this space pop. So moving into the dining room area, love the use of a circular table, and then I'm going to lead you through into your informal living area. So of course you have the living room at the front of the house, but if you've got the space, why not add another chill zone? This is wonderful. So back into the entrance hallway, and on my left, we have a very versatile room. Now, it's been done up here as a home study, but you've got the freedom to turn this into whatever you like. It could be a dining room, a playroom, a cinema room, I mean, the wall paneling I'm a big fan of. It makes this room feel very classy and elegant. Very nice. So leaving the home office, and opposite we have what is one of my favourite ever downstairs WCs. Not only does it smell incredible, I love the mixture of textiles and materials. Got this kind of granite tiling halfway up, and then it continues with this kind of wallpaper. Oh, I didn't even see this. A black ceiling with this very stark LED lighting surround. It feels very glamorous. I could be in the Great Gatsby. Yeah, I would not mind my guests using this. So into our formal living room. So this is the first room with carpet, which I think always feels a little bit more homely. And then we have a really nice contemporary take on a fireplace here. It feels a bit Scandinavian. But it's great to have an open plan kitchen, living, dining room for entertaining. It opens out onto the garden, particularly great for summer. But we are in the UK. It gets cold here and we want to get snuggly. And what better place to do that than a dedicated cosy room? So this would be the perfect place to snuggle up, watch some telly, read a book.
And now for the top of the budget, a £1.75 million home in leafy Earlswood. It's got 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and a finish that's polished from top to bottom. But what might surprise you most? The garden? It's really something.
Now out the front we have an electric gate, off-road parking for 3 to 4 cars, a resin-bound driveway, and they've also added low-level lighting around the property. I'm so excited to show you guys around. So let's go on in. Welcome into the entrance. So first impressions is it's really wide, it's around 3 meters. You also have the double height. Now I'm going to take you through to the front living room first. We've got the log burner in the middle, the paneling on the wall. It's actually one of my favorite features, the paneling. It just adds that little bit of extra-ness to it. Now let's go through to this room, which is currently set out as like a little TV space, a snug. It could be like a cinema room, it could be a study, maybe a kids' playroom. We have this beautiful panelled feature behind the TV and the soft light. And obviously we've got the luxury home show up, so make sure to click that big button there that says subscribe, and then we can bring you some awesome house tours. Wow, check out this kitchen. So it's a Tom Howley kitchen with Miami Vina silestone worktops. We have this beautiful lantern light above, bringing so much natural light into this room. We have the bifold doors just here, maybe a few swivel round so everyone can see a little look at how big that garden is. I think it's 170 feet long. Now this would be a pantry. I would get inspo from Pinterest. I'm gonna go in to show you how big it is. Have some shelves, and then, you know, when people have like really nice pantries with all the labels, that's what I desire. Over here is the dining table. So it's a dining, living and kitchen space, this entire room. Look at this light fitting. Come to this side of the room. This is the living area. There's also another log burner in here, so there's actually 2 log burners in the house. And then I'll show you the utility room, which is just off here. This is a great utility room.
And you've also got a door through the utility room, and there's side access to the house too.
Let's head back to Lichfield and take a look upstairs. Do the bedrooms and bathrooms reflect that £615,000 price tag? Or is the value more about layout and flow?
This is a really big landing, opens this space up. It's nice and bright and airy, light coming in through those windows. There are 4 bedrooms up here. You can probably just see that's the principal suite. We're going to end with that. I'm going to take you straight through over this way to bedroom number 1. This is just saying to me, kids or teenagers' room. How cute and fun. I love this colour. They've gone with the half paint as well. Again, opens that space up. Very pleased with the first bedroom. On to bedroom number 2. Ooh, this one's a bit darker, more moody, a bit more masculine, bro. Love this headboard. I liked the other one, but this one's really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing bedroom number 3. Ooh. This one's a little bit more sophisticated, isn't it? Or I think this is possibly mum and dad's room. But there is still the principal suite, another cool headboard, and this piece of funky art above it. And in here we have inbuilt storage. not enough new builds think about inbuilt storage. So with this, plenty of room, and you're not thinking, well, where's the wardrobe gonna go? Right here. And in bedroom number 3, it also has an ensuite. Back in the hallway, in we go. I wouldn't mind sharing this. This is great. And the colour again, my goodness. I'm loving the green in here. This one has a bar, so if you want a luxurious soak, you can enjoy yourself in here. We've obviously got the shower. And they've also thought about something else. This is a demister LED mirror. So once you've come out of the shower, you can still see yourself, no problem. Now on to the principal suite.
Show us your bedroom.
I mean, to be fair, I would actually love this. On to the main event. Look at this bedroom. I feel like I booked myself in to a very sumptuous hotel night. You've got your own dressing table. This is perfect if you want to do your makeup, get ready, and you have got so much storage for all of your clothes and your shoes. Look at this. Got more textured wallpaper, and look at the size of this headboard. It stretches nearly the entire length of the room. I love that, and it feels amazing. Right. We also have an ensuite. See you there. I think this is about the same size as the family bathroom. I mean, look at the size of this shower. Got a waterfall shower head again, beautiful grey porcelanosa tiles.
Now over to Earl Shilton. This is where we see how that extra £400,000 is being spent. More bedrooms, more bathrooms. But is it more impressive?
So there are 5 bedrooms up here, and I'm going to start by taking you into the principal suite. Now, not only does this bedroom have an ensuite, it also has a walk-in wardrobe. Very excited to show you that. But look at this room. I feel very calm in here. The colour palette is very neutral. We've got loads of whites and greys and some browns, but got this lovely green pop of colour there that we did see down in the kitchen. Let me take you into the ensuite. I think this is stunning. So we've got porcelanosa tiles, a floating double vanity unit with a quartz worktop, big glamorous mirrors. And do you remember these from the downstairs WC? Very opulent. Right, now it's time to show you the walk-in wardrobe. Those proportions, they're coming into play again. This walk-in wardrobe is huge. I've honestly never seen such a sophisticated and big walk-in wardrobe unless I've been in a multi-million-pound house. I mean, you're not going to be fighting over storage space. Absolutely beautiful. I'm honestly really impressed. Into bedroom number 2, and I love the interior design in here and the colours. Now I just want to bring your attention to the built-in storage. What a lot of new builds don't always do is think about that. So you walk in, looks a big room, but then you've got to think about the additions of wardrobes and cupboards. Not in here, they've thought of it. Here we go. Oh, that is a smooth opening door. So loads of inbuilt storage, lovely big mirrors that throw all of that light back into the room. I love this light feature here. This also has an ensuite, so let me show you the inside there. So in here, again, porcelanosa tiles, but this is a bit of a different colour and style. It's beautiful. We've got chrome fixtures in here, and I'm hoping, yes, hidden storage. Right, I'm going to take you into the family bathroom. So following on from what I said in the last ensuite, this has its own personality in here. We've got a freestanding bath, very chic, and this sort of like marble effect here on the tiles. The flooring as well is tiles. This is like a wood herringbone effect. Very clever. And lastly, bedroom number 5. A little bit of different colour palette in here, this pop of red, and then we've got more inbuilt storage and a little bit of a black crystal style effect here. It's really, oh, I mean, that is just the most satisfying sliding door. Very into that. This is interesting. Got a half panelled wall here in this rusty red, and that really makes the headboard pop out, doesn't it? Cute little desk in the corner, and then onto our last ensuite. Different style again in here. We've got matte black fixtures and features, which are sort of carried through and mirrored from the wardrobe that we saw in the bedroom. Nice big heated towel rail. Lovely rainfall shower head in your walk-in shower. Big mirror, which I always love because it just reflects all of that light back into the room, and more hidden storage. And this is fun. What a good use of space.
And finally, we're back in Earlswood. At £1.75 million, this is where you'd expect serious luxury. The question is, do the finishes, layout and bedroom sizes really reflect that top-end price?
We have 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms with this house. Should we go in this one first?
Yeah, let's explore to the front aspect.
So the ceiling heights in all the bedrooms are great. There's lots of storage on this back wall. Actually, every bedroom has a lot of storage, which I was really impressed about. And then through here is a grey tiled ensuite with a big shower. Let's keep the tour moving as we have lots of bedrooms to show you. Now, I'm just walking past the family bathroom, so we'll go in here first. We have a black door, a beautiful LED mirror light. I do really enjoy turning these on and off, but I can't see the button. Come around here, Matt, we have the bath. And check out these 3D tiles. I like the effect of these. And come this side, Matt. Can you see? We've got a TV by the bath. So you can watch our house tours while you're having a bath.
That's pretty cool.
Now I'm going to show you the principal suite. Absolutely incredible. The plush carpet, you can tell it's luxurious. 3 skylights on this side. And this is a Juliet balcony, so these doors could open up. You've got a glass balustrade. And honestly, the garden is a huge selling point for me. I feel like a lot of new homes we go to, they lack the garden, but this house has the big garden. Now over on this side of the room, we have the kind of closet section, then a sliding pocket door into the ensuite. And they've gone for a really awesome tile again. I love the different styles they've gone for. The towel heater rack is there, and then the walk-in shower with the black features too. We have another bedroom through here, and this has, again, a pocket sliding door into its own ensuite. And then they've utilized this wall here, so much storage, all up until the point where this is also storage, even though it's super low. This is the 4th bedroom with wardrobes on that side opposite the bed, and I believe this one here, you could put a TV if you wanted to.
They've got that in the others too.
Yeah.
We do like to show all areas of the properties on the tours, so we thought you'd want to see the side access. We've got the door to the utility in there, another security camera. Yeah, I like it. So you can chill out here on a nice sunny day. Another camera at the back, so security-wise, they're really there.
Cladding at the top is giving me Hampton style.
It is. So you can imagine with all of these doors open, running around with a family, straight out here onto the garden.
That's it for our Midlands price comparison. Let us know in the comments which home stood out, which felt like the best value, and which had the wow factor. Or maybe one of them had the perfect balance. Hit subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. Where will we be comparing next?